Good morning, boys and girls. So today is Friday, October 30th, and I am going to do a lesson today on multiplying using the lattice method. Okay. So your assignment today in Schoology consists of problems that look like this. And so I wanted to do a lesson on it so you guys have something that's recorded. You can go back and watch it over and over as much as you like. Because we will not have live class today, I felt the need to go ahead and do this for you guys. And so, of course, on Monday, when we return together during live class, if you have more questions about this, we can work some problems together during our live class time, okay? So here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. So let's look at number one. So 23 times 72. So far, we've learned several different methods when we multiply. We talked about the traditional method, we've talked about the expanded form, and I believe yesterday we did something with multiplying using the area model. Okay, so we talked about several different types of methods, but today we're going to talk about this one in particular. Okay, so just want you to pay attention. I'm going to work through these again because this is recorded. Feel free to pause it and try to work the problems on your own so you can get a better understanding as we go. All right, so here we go. So the first step when we are doing problems like this is we're going to draw a box and we're going to divide it into a 2 by 2 array. Okay, so which is what we did yesterday. We just drew a box. Forget the lines I've drawn here. Just a regular box, and we're going to draw a 2 by 2 array. Okay. Then after that, we're going to take those lines and we're going to label each box, and we're going to draw a line in each box diagonally, which is what you see here. We've drawn a diagonal box in each, or I'm sorry, we've drawn a diagonal line in each box, okay? So that's what you see here, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to label the sides of the box with the factors. And these are our factors here, the 23 and 72. So we're going to label them, and here we go. I'm going to label this with the 23, okay? And I'm going to label this side with 72. So my box is labeled now with my factors. Okay. So now we're going to multiply each box. And I need you to know that whenever you multiply the tens place. Okay. And the tens place will go in the top triangles here. And then when you multiply, the ones place will go in the bottom triangle boxes. Okay. So here we go, and we're going to add diagonally to calculate the product. And we know that the product is nothing more than just the answer for a multiplication problem, okay? All right, so now we're going to go ahead and multiply this 2 times 7. And remember, I told you that when you multiply the tens place, they're going to go, the products there are going to go in the top boxes, okay? So 2 times 7 is 14. So I'm going to take my 1 and put it here and put my 4 here, okay? I put my product in this particular box, but I'm breaking it apart, and I'm going to put the 1 here and the 4 here, okay? Now I am going to multiply my 3 times 7. And when I multiply 3 times 7, I get 21. So I'm going to write the 2 and the 1 right there in the top box, okay? That's what we have there in that box, okay? Now I am going to multiply my 2 here times the 2 here, and my 2 times 2 is 4. Well, I don't have a double digit with 4, so I'm just going to write 0 and 4. We want to put something there, so when it's time for us to add in just a minute, we have something that we can just add and keep our work in order, okay? So 2 times 2 is 4. So when I wrote my 4 here, I just wrote 0, 4, okay? And now I'm going to multiply my 3 times my 2, and I'm going to get 6. So I'm going to put a 0 and a 6 right here, okay? So let me step back so you guys can see what we did. We multiplied 2 times 7. We got 14. Put a 1 here and a 4 here. We multiplied 3 times 7. I got 21. 2 here and a 1 here. We multiplied 2 times 2. I got 4, so I put a 0 and a 4. And then we multiplied 3 times 2, and I got 6. 0 and a 6 right there, okay? So now we're just going to go through and we're going to add what we have in each area. So right here in this little blank diagonal here, I only have 6. So the number 6 is going to come here. And I'm going to add 1 plus 0, and I get 1 plus 4 is 5. I'm going to put my 5 right there. Now I'm going to add 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 0 is still 6. And then I only have 1 here. So, and my product is going to be 1,656. Okay? So 1,656 is my product for this one. If you want to check your work, I always advise you guys to go back and check your work, and this is what you get. So let's go back and multiply 23 times 72. Can you guys see this? Okay, let's see. Make sure. There you go. Here we go. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. I'm done working in my ones column, so I'm going to put a 0 here. Now 7 times 3 is 21. Here my 2, bring down my 1. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 2 is 16. Now I'm just going to add, okay? 6 plus 0 is 6. 4 plus 1 is 5. 6 plus nothing is 6. 1 plus nothing is 1. And it's the exact same thing as I got this way. Okay? That's why this lesson is being recorded, for you guys to be able to go back, pause the lesson, and see how I came up with this method. And we're showing you all types of methods so that whenever you get ready to multiply, whichever method works best for you, you can choose that method to help you multiply. I don't want you to feel like you have to do it the traditional way, or you have to do it using the area model way. You have to do it using the lattice method, or you have to do it using the expanded method. Whatever method works for you, we just want you to be able to get the correct product whenever you multiply, okay? So we're going to move on to number 2. Let's look at number 2. I'm going to step to the side and let you see it. I'm going to pause the video myself, and I want you to try to work it out on your own paper, and then I'm going to come back and walk you through the steps, okay? All right, boys and girls, so now you have had time to work out this problem on your own, or at least attempt. So here we go. So I've already labeled my factors here, put my 54 here, and my 17 there. So now I'm ready to multiply, okay? So I'm going to say 5 times 1, and that's going to give me 5. So remember, because it's going to give me 5, I'm going to put 0, 5. Okay? And then 4 times 1 is going to give me 4. Okay? So that's going to be 0 and 4. Okay? Let's step back. See that? All right. So now I'm going to say 5 times 7 is going to give me 35. I'm going to put my 35 here because I'm working in this column. 5 times this 7. So that's 35. And then I'm going to say 4 times 7, and that's going to be 28. Okay? Right? So now let's add. So 8 plus nothing is going to be 8. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. Now I can't put 11 right here, so I'm going to carry 1 right there. And then I'm going to put 1 here. Okay? Just like we would if you were really adding and had the numbers lined up. Here we go. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. Okay? 0 plus nothing is 0. So you can either put the 0 or just let it be. I'm just going to put the 0 there. So that means the product for 54 times 54 times 17 is 918. That is going to be my answer. But I want to check to make sure I'm correct. So I'm going to do it the traditional way. So I'm going to say 54 times 17. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 5 is 35, plus 2 is 37. Bring my 0 down because I'm done multiplying by 7 in the ones column. So now 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 5 is 5. Let's add 8. 7 plus 4 is 11. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 5 is 9. 918 is my product for this one, okay? All right, so now let's move on to number 3. Let me choose a color to use for this one. Okay, so now first things first, let's label our problem, okay? So 35 and 46. Okay, so we'll start first and multiply 3 times 4. That's going to be 12. I'm going to put my 1 here, a 2 there. 5 times 4 is going to be 20. I'm going to put my 2 here, my 0 there. Okay, everybody see what we did? Trying to get out of your way, and I hope I'm going slow enough for you guys. Okay, so now 3 times 6 is 18. 1 and 8. And then we have 5 times 6 is 30. Okay? So now we're going to go and we're going to add. So we're going to get 0. 8 plus 3 is 11. Going to carry 1 there. Bring a 1 here. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 2 is 5. Plus 1 is 6. Okay? And then 1 plus nothing is just 1. So my product for this problem is going to be 1,610. Okay? That is the product that I came up with for this particular problem. 1,610. But I want to verify to make sure my answer is correct. So I'm going to multiply the traditional way, which is 35 times 46. 6 times 5 is 30. Carry my 3. Bring down my 0. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 3 is going to give me 21. I'm done multiplying in the ones column from down here, so I'm going to put a 0 there, okay? 4 times 5 is 20. Carry my 2, bring down my 0. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. So now I'm just going to add. And my product is the exact same as what I got here and when I did this method, okay? So hopefully this helps you guys when you go back and watch the video. Hopefully this will help you when you're prepping to do your assignment for today, okay? All right, I will see you guys soon. Have a great day.